have to make at least 1 black. 2 black if I want to use less petals in the event that I draw it. But if I draw another Manamorphose, I'll be sad. I guess they'll go double black. Yes! Oh, wow. Well, it's a good thing we didn't use the Pact. We could pay for Pact, yeah. Oh my god. You gotta have some luck here and there if you want to win, right? Oh, I had some technical difficulties. The streaming software just wasn't loading, and then it was crashing, and then I had to restart, and there was a Windows update, and then Moto was crashing, so I had to reinstall Moto, play round 1 on my laptop while doing it. We won. And against DrPP. We're on the play. And we got a mulligan. The turn 2 with no protection. I'll just go to 5. Alright, let's go to 5. They're on 7. There's a turn 1 unprotected. We'll take it. Oh, Loro. Classic. Classic OP keep 7, has a force. This happened to us on Sunday. Every time we had a turn 1 unprotected, like anytime we actually won the die roll, which was really rare, we got force checked. From a 7-card hand. I mean, they don't call it 100% your opponent has force every time you win a die roll format, do they? Like, we've run into it way more than the average. Yeah, there's a lot of Thoughtseize. There's also Duresses. Yeah, from like tempo decks. But whatever, most of the time you're getting Thoughtseize from like a tempo deck. Do we have a combination of cards? They don't flip these. I think no. Yeah, I think Volta Whispers Dark Writ. Actually, I guess just Volta Whispers plus any mana. But it looks like we're not going to get 2 turns. So yeah, no draws, no outs. Alright, on the play, I'll play the Chancellor, the Duresses. Could just also play the Unmask. Got the Chancellor in the draw. Yeah. Last opponent that Thoughtseizes me, show and tell me next turn with Days back up. Okay. I mean, that's still not as frequent an occurrence of being a Storm deck and running into force. It's a very specific thing. You just have PTSD. I sympathize. Nice. I'm worried about game 3. One step at a time? Nah. Let's project. It's a good one. A really good one. It's a triple protected turn 1. Oh, man. We put all of our luck into this one game. All of it. This is all of it. There's no more luck. There's no more luck after this. And they mulled to 5. Come on. I hope they have double force. I know, right? The deck heard me complaining. It was like, here. Here's all of it. There's one force. Pitching days. They did have double force. That's awesome. Nah. Wait. I had lethal. I could have held priority and double pacted that. And then we could just tendrils them. Bummer. Well, if you fizzle, that's on me. Because you only have one card left. You can't see it. Oh, unless it's Mindbreak Trap. Oh no. Okay. We're good. Oof. Shouldn't draw the tendrils. Nope. Alright. Well, this game's gonna be rough. Yep. Everything's gonna be awful from now on. Could play the Chancellor. Does stop Thoughtseize. I do want Unmask. Like, given that we only have one, I don't hate it. Really take their time sideboarding. Maybe they're double queued. Can't keep this. I don't think we can keep this either. Maybe if this was a Vault of Whispers, this is better. What do I do? Keep Chrome Mox, the drawn imprintable. It makes the most sense. No Thoughtseize. Sweet. Ooh, it works too. That may have been the best. Now you get to play around Days and Force. Reconsigning? This economy? That's fine. We're in there. Alright, just gonna not fizzle. Right up to 19 with one click. We got Spirit Guides, we got Morphos, we got Borne. We got Rituals, and we got a WinCon. We're in there. We even get to take a peek. Oh, not yet. I gotta cast the Borne. Love it. I mean, I'd be kind of upset if I were them. If they had held on to the consign, they'd have won, right? I do think that's a mistake. Consigning a Chrome Mox. Is it? It's like we lose to our pact, you know? Because we can force in the Necro, but then they can consign the trigger, and then we die the next turn.
Hey everyone, thanks for making it this far. Just wanted to thank everybody, and if you're looking for more, show you where you can find that. If you go to the description below, you can find all of my links. If you go further down in the comments, you can also find my links, which will bring you to my Patreon, various tiers for Discord access, early access, sideboard guides, donation decks, coaching sessions. You can also check out the podcast within those links, as well as my Twitch, where I do most of my content. You can see the commands that you can use in the chat. Let's say you do dono. You're wondering how to get a link, how to do it. Tells you right here. And the members Discord is within the Storm, MTG Storm community. And of course, it's always going to help if you hit the like and subscribe. So thanks again. Keep storming, y'all.
Okay, we have a turn 1. Unprotected. But we are on the play. That's a Beseech. And an Unmask. We do have Artifacts and Doomsday. Beseech gets Mystic Forge. It gets Tinker. It gets Yogg. Like, this is a good Beseech. I would like Unmask, but... see a Mana Vault. And a Vamp. Deluge. Ragavan. I don't know, man. This is close. Problem is I don't know how good Tinker is yet. Vamp is really good, though. I don't necessarily need Thassa's Oracle. We do have Jace. And Thoracle probably comes around. Broken Mana is too good. There's top. And the other Monolith. We're in there with the Necro. We didn't get force checked. Yeah. Also a Strix. Top is too high value, though. We do have Key, but we did just pick up a Mana Vault for it. Key's good with top, too, though. If we get a house, top is way too good with it, and obviously it'll single-handedly make Forge, like, potentially decent. Single-handedly, potentially decent. Yeah, you heard it. Could just take an artifact. Maybe I should just take Vista, though. Helps with the Brainstorm. We do need fixing. We have a lot of, like, weird double stuff. Caustic Bronco, also nice. We're going to get something we want out of this pack. Dress Down's pretty good. That's a Twister. And Mind Twist. Mind Twist with Mana Vault. And Dark Writ. I know, right? Snapcaster too, man. There's also a Creeping Tar Pit. We're gonna get something out of this pack coming around. Is Twister that good for us? We have a lot of ways to like dump her hand too. Mind Twist comes around like some as well. Rain of Filth pretty much always comes around, but there's nothing that we want. I'll just secure it. We don't have Borne. We do have Borne. Another key? Ooh, they got both keys in this cube. I like that. Also more fixing that could come around. I wouldn't mind a star. Definitely taking Voltaic. I would love to get that Basalt Monolith. We probably won't, but nice. Fizzlebrand. That Apprentice. Play the Stowaway. Probe? Yeah. The Wheel. The Vamp came around? What is happening? Our opponent must be so upset right now. Taking our sweet time. Running. And taking Vamp. I mean, it's a good grief deck. Wait, Salvagers? I'm gonna take grief. I'll take Bronco. Restdown's nice, though. Alright, we don't have a win con, so we got a Valakut. Red. Didn't have to do this. Well, I do want to cycle it, actually. Oh, well. Yeah. We might play this. Guess we should. They're going to let us duress them, so we should do that. Sweet. That is a nice cube deck. Should have cast the Manamorphose. Meh. Meh. There it is. This is a good matchup. So we're in good shape here. Against Turbo Reanimator again. I should be a nightmare if they reanimated this, huh? I think I don't want Duress. I don't need Pact. Chancellor is just too much of a liability, huh? I guess with mulliganing and whatnot, I should just play the 4th Summoner's Pact instead of Chrome Mox. If I have 2 Chrome Mox in a hand, it's not looking good. They're on 7. We get discarded, they take Petal, and we hope to draw Black Source. I think I'd rather just have a Leyline in play. They're most likely to keep a hand that just actually combos on the first turn. And now we have a hand that doesn't do anything. Could keep Land, Trap, Cabal, Chrome. I'll go to 4. I'll go to 3. I'd say this is the best hand so far. Sucks it's on 3. So we could keep these 3. Hope to draw any mana, non-land mana. Either that or you keep Trap. These, hope to draw Necro. Yeah, you go to 3 to find... Like, at that point, like, our 4... When your 4 is not good, you're better off looking for either Black Source, Dark Red, Necro, so that you can actually kill them, or some combination of those and hope to draw the 3rd. Or a Leyline in 2 of those. Like, there's certainly an argument to going to 2 and just hoping that you find Leyline, and then it helps. I think we're either dead or getting discarded. So I think we have to hope that they don't have discard and they like go for a combo, we get them, and then we draw a Necro at some point. Hopefully immediately. It would be epic. You trap them and then kill them on the first turn on a Mulda 3. Oh, just immediately get unmasked. At least we know they have to pass. Selves. Own trap. Looking for a second land. Ha. Hilarious. Alright, we died. Alright. Now we're just turn 1ing them, and they have traps. Good to know about. So I'm going to play that. I'll play these. These are coming out. Probably want some number of this stuff. I mean, really, I would just like to have, like, land Dark Rit Necro. It's actually really important for us that we saw that trap. What variant? Did we see Faithless Looting? I forget. And Duress them. Raucous Theater, Faithless Looting, yes. Rakdos. Not quite. It's like the same hand. This one is close. I don't think it's good enough. They're on 5. At least. Or no. They put 2 down, so they're on 5. You know we're getting discarded. You don't even have artifact lands for Beseech if we draw it. We're gonna have to draw exactly a Necro. I think we have a higher chance of going to 3 and just having Black Source Dark Rit. Now we keep land Dark Rit. Put Petal into play. Yeah, it's a bummer. I mean, when you get pretty much a green light to go and you can't put it together, it happens. No. I still want better mana in my hand. Yeah, they're just passing. Okay. They're just passing. Can I take Cabal Therapy? They need a black source and a reanimation card. Maybe I take Trap. Otherwise, I can't really Beseech win. I mean, that's definitely the two disruptive things to do, but I also want to win the game. If I draw Necro, I won't care about Trap, though. I draw discard again before drawing Siege. Could also just Beseech, put the Necro in hand at some point. I think I'd take Therapy. Ritual, yeah, that's true. But if they hit any land, they can Cabal Therapy, then go close. Yeah, was close. And now we draw Beseech, we can't go for it. Now they can go to discard. Maybe I was just supposed to cast this last turn. Although then I can't make blue. Now if I draw Borne, I can cast it. Boom. Easy game. Gotta remember there's a trap here. Faced. This is the second. I guess 2 out of 3 Turbo Reanimator. Alright, we got Pact for their stupid trap. We have double Pact in case they drew another one. I think we might be able to just win in response to a second trap. You got it. You got me. Didn't even have to use it. Sweet. We're 3-0. You have 2 tendrils in the deck. Oh, look at that. All right, we're on the play again. All right, our luck is finally coming back. So we have 1 black, have 2 black, missing a 3rd black mana. We're gonna mulligan. This one does the thing with a pedal to boot. Hopefully we don't get force checked. Oops. Thing is, if we get stopped and then Thought Seized, Tendrils is the last card we want in our hand. But technically, it is better to have it in hand post-Necro. It's just so rare that not hitting your win con is the reason that you end up fizzling. So I'd rather put it down. Oh no, we're playing into the main deck Mindbreak trap. We're in there. It's happening. Our luck is turning. Instant fizzle. With the Spirit Guides, we got a Borne. Yeah, win cons, we're good. Never mind the pedal that we didn't need. See if they'll let us find the Duress. Probably not, since our storm is high enough. Like, it's not very convincing that they have any chance if we choose to get Duress off of Beseech. And they're not F6'd, but I will try it. 1, 2, still have triple black. On the draw, in the blind. Yeah, just run it back. Nope. Gross. They're on 7. Keep this. It's better for post-Necro. This plays around Spell Pierce. And extra mana post-Necro is really good too. Nope. We dead? No mana? They've got the mana. And not that much at all. They're really not that good, and they're super messy. Like, there's a chance that I would extend my hand to receive one, but that's it. Maybe not even. Yep. So, we're right about Force Vigor. That's about it. Like, if I'm passing the turn, forget it. So I do want some additional disruption. Don't think I want to go full stop. Maybe that's enough. That is 7 pieces of protection. And not keep this. It's close. Ooh. I'll go to 4. It's a nice 4. Force of Vigor or what? Or what? Nope. A little mulligan 4 action, a little taste of their own medicine. Didn't fly. You're out of there. You got a trap? I dare you. You mean us freaks? I resent that. Okay. It's actually nice that we have this pact. I could always, like, use a bunch of Pact of Negations to up the storm. See what they kept. That's what they kept? Didn't even have a win condition. I mean, it did have a Thought Season and Cabal Therapy, but it must not be playing Force of Vigor or anything. Cool. Or 4-0. A Black Source would be nice. We're on the draw. Mulligan. This one is real good. I think I go like that. No Thoughtseize. All right. I'd like to see that. With a shuffle. A nice little touch. Not a good draw. Now we're playing into Daze. If they force, so they go to 18. So Storm is 3. Chromox would be 4. Beseech would be 5. Their force would be 6. Our pact would be 7. The re-beseeching would be 8. And Tendrils would be 9. So it would wind up lethal. That's a reason to play Chromox. A good reason. Is it good enough? Is the card in hand, despite it not doing anything else, or seemingly, a card in hand is worth something because of Valakut. So the only downside would be if they have nothing and it just resolves, and then we actually, as it turns out, need that one additional card. But I think it's worth just playing it out because they probably have something, and then we just have lethal. I guess we keep this, like... But they should just let Necro result, or let me put Necro on the stack. So they have a Daze, yeah. God, that Chromox was so terrible. Any imprint, like, the cards we couldn't draw were Chromox or Tendrils. Otherwise, we'd be able to play around Daze. So we gotta hope they don't have a force. Obviously, we can beat a Daze here. At least now, if they don't have anything, we do have... Or no, because now they're at 19. Still have to go for Necro. At 4 sand days. Okay. Unlucky. Unlucky draw. I would have done it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they had a second force. Do we grief here? I mean, they showed Entomb. They also could just Reanimator grief, but there's that Entomb. Warp Stance, Concealing Curtains. Guess we could have looked with Bauble too. Are you kidding me? Oh man. Okay. A blue deck. What did they pitch? It was off a Trop, so they're probably playing Breakfast. Or maybe not even, right? Because those Days was off a Trop. Nadu doesn't exist anymore. They're not even playing Trop anymore, right? Exiles Lorien. I should have spun the top. I still should have spun the top before I played a land. Thought Seize. Wait, I got a sideboard. I don't think I want the Unmask on the play. Nope. Do we wait for a win con and keep Duress plus Pact? Probably. So I take Corpse Dance. This Jace is getting discarded either way. 3 lands. Okay. I'm all set. I think we're supposed to keep this. I know it's not great, but I don't know. 1 to 5 doesn't feel great against the blue deck on the play. Okay. This is a tough matchup for us. Tough matchup, but we did get unlucky to lose game 1. So it feels alright. I'm so bad at Twitch. I don't know how to delete a comment. I know you're just joking, but I'm not gonna time you out. But we don't need to make advertisements for Discover in the chat, please. Not a good one. Their 1 unknown card is a... Okay, fair enough. Kind of the same thing. I mean, we're in there if we draw it. We did not. It was a commercial. Democracy. Fair enough. There's a couple draws away. I mean, they had Force Days Veil. So the odds of a 5 getting through that, incredibly slim. We gave ourselves a real chance to get through. Very good hand. Can't win all of them. Oh, we're against Rodney. And we're on the draw. Yeah, I guess we mulligan this. Keep this, get discarded, or die. And then hope to draw Necro or Beseech. Here's my brainstorm. Yog on top. Wait. They Ghost Vacuum Jace! Well done. You didn't catch that one, did you, chat? Did you, chat? It's alright, we're just gonna go on as though nothing happened. Oh, we're a Moron. They had the onboard Soul Cauldron. I told you I was missing something. So we lost when we cast Doomsday. Oh no, there's more. There's another game to be played. Alright, Rodney. Alright, they have 4 cards left. Hopefully they don't kill us. Come on, Necro or Beseech. Do I want to hold that? It only helps to play it out if we draw like Manamorphose or draw another Valakut. I think I hold it. We can use it to draw 2, but it wouldn't do anything. We can use it to end step draw 2. Putting Summoner's back, blowing the pedal, hoping to draw into Mana Source plus Necro. But it would miss on Beseech. See what they do. They're trying to entomb, but it was banned. Sand does some grief things, plays a top. Desperately tries to get to Twister, probably doesn't. This is cool. Get rid of the cruise. You should use Swamp. You draw Island, we get, I guess, not really punished. I don't know. This is where I wish, like, our Tinker was good. Although, no, that we need double artifact. This is where I wish our deck was good, I guess. What I meant. Alright. On more mana. I think I'm still planning on end stepping this Valakut. Uh-oh. An Archon. Honestly, I think we put them all back. This is our triple black. I just think it's high chance we find another one or a dark ret. It's a bummer. It's a Yogwell. They took our dark ret. It's pretty rude. I can get a Jace. No, I can't. Next turn. Alright. The rest goes bye-bye. I'm not going to use Summoner's Pact because we just put cards on the bottom that we don't want. And we draw Beseech. Alright, we're almost definitely dead. Damn. They're 24. Saying there's a chance. Only we had guys will. Stop it with the ghost vacuum. Lost the ghost vacuum 2 games in a row. Frickin' doomsday. Alright. We need 7 bangers. Not quite. This is the 4th time we played against Reanimator? Or no, 3rd. It's a lot, though. Almost positive he's not playing traps. I'll take a peek. Obviously, he knows our list. Just like Duresses, Witherbloom spoils. The usual rude nonsense. So means I don't need these. That means I want Summoner's Pact. And then I'd probably at that point just want black and printable. That's most useful. That's true. Because if they do Witherbloom stuff, I guess I'd rather have Duress to hit Chain of Smog. Leyline can be bargain fodder for Beseech, though. It actually helps us offensively, potentially, which is my primary concern. Rather not make any decisions based on us passing the turn. I'm not going to play around trap here because I'd rather have red post-Necro. They're not playing trap. Okay. There's the Morphose. Okay. So on the draw is a different story. Well, maybe. I want ley lines. I might just want. It is, like we said, though, a liability. It might be the only thing that actually prevents us from dying immediately. Unmask is really good against it, though. Like, the most likely thing to occur is they discard us, right? They might just have discard and kill us. That would be a nut. But of the two more likely things, which is either just try and kill us with no discard, or discard us and pass, I think discard us and pass is the most likely. Which is better against trap? Maybe discard spells are better for that reason, but I do want to prevent just, like, one of the ways we win is if they have the mulligan, and then they have to choose between killing us or discarding us. I think I need the traps to cover that base, or want them. Like, one of the better hands that we can have is not actually a Leyline trap hand, but a puts Necro into play in the face of a Thoughtseize. It's also, you know, reasonable chance they double discard us, which would be pretty annoying too. That's like the range of keeps, and we just hope that they mulligan a fair amount so that that range shrinks. They did mulligan. We'll also go to 6. This is very good. We have graveyard covered. Turn 1 smog combo kills us. Discard is very good against this. Best case scenario, they have a turn 1 that relies on the graveyard. But almost all of that is discard, right? Most of their discard outlets is just targeted discard. So, but at least this ley line is fodder for Beseech. So that winds up being a decent draw. It's also possible they have Cabal Therapy, although they would almost mean the name. I don't know, we'll see. I do like that they're not just immediately slamming something. It is Cabal Therapy. They did name the obvious name. Cabal Therapy does help against double Necro, but it's okay. There's a Necro on the top of the deck, and we win. Play this out. We can get Wild Cantor out of our hand. Doesn't seem super necessary, though. Second from top? Maybe. Just might be right. Have our breakers improved? Yes. Okay. We might actually just be in either way. Getting unmasked. I mean, it's not terrible. It makes things weird. We like weird. Very true. Thank you. There goes our triple black. There it is. Yeah, I'm just going to get triple black into play. Also, if we draw any mana, I have Hardcast Trap Hub. I have to use all these. Ouch. Probably. Probable ouchies incoming. Punished. Severe punishment. Oh, it's going to be a Necro, too. You know it's going to be a Necro. No. But we're dead. GG's. I love our matches. They're always, like, really weird like this. Alright, let's take a quick look at this. Like, I think we're in. It's close enough where it can definitely shake out to not be the case. Alright, so top 8 started. Should have restarted Moto. We are on a clean reinstall. That helps. They're usually playing blue decks. This is probably going to be like a turn 2 Necro, turn 3 Necro. I guess I'll keep a slow one. Alright, on the draw against the blue deck, let's play Duress's Unmask. Cut Valakut. Couple Chrome Moxen. They mulled the 6. Oops. Is it really double queuing though? It's Necro, you know? Pitching Balustrade Spy. Okay. They don't have a great take here. If we're not dead, I mean, they take Chrome Mox. It's pretty good. We are probably dead. Maybe we have a chance to draw Darkrit? Yes. Okay. So they have to draw mana. This one is turn 1 protected. Hey, Tony played against in round 4. I also top 8. Good luck on the top. Hey, nice. Yeah, good luck. GG's. Alright, that helps. I don't think I'm supposed to try to rip on this Morphose. I think we just try to fade one turn. One time, one time, one time, one time, one time. Yeah. I mean, it's not nothing. Then we get hit for 2. Actually, a very good draw. Freeze up our pedal. And we already have Morphose and Borne in our hand. Fizzle rate is like super low here. We are drawing 17. Bye-bye. Sometimes you just gotta go with the individual tendies, you know? Just feel every copy. Feel every piece of it. Guess I wasn't supposed to get that yet. I'm gonna force the Duress. Well, not a coward. As evidenced by the Summoner's Pact and their F6. Strange. Let's force, but then just F6. Just, no, you can't see it. No. So oops. Oopsie, oopsie-daisy. So, ley lines, yes. Possibly Chancellor. Or almost definitely Chancellor. Might have to worry about Force of Vigor. We're worried about dying. Trap is often not great, but sometimes it's okay. Alright, let's assume no Force of Vigor, especially when they're on the play, and take the packs out. I feel like I have to have something, though. Can't just be 100% cold to... Or no, that doesn't make sense. It only makes sense when you're playing against Trap. Trim Chromes, and a Valakut. Did we whiff in the league? We did. It was a reasonably high fizzle rate. As you can see, we used a bunch of Spirit Guides. Pulled one out of our deck. I don't know, we pulled a Wild Cantor, but did whiff. I don't think we can keep this. Maybe we do. Like, if it draws a Necro or a Beseech, it's really not that bad. You can cycle through these. They kept on 7. Call me crazy. So, now we're on the play. I'll play the Chancellor. Place the Unmask. Let's go. I'm always paranoid that I forgot to put this up or down. Sometimes chat just doesn't tell me. I just have the double queue window up for like an entire match and nobody says anything. Alright, we're getting Unmasked, pitching Reanimate. Joke's on you, my hand sucks. Oh, we've got protection. Go to 5. Unprotected turn 1 on 5. Sure. Alright, tap on go. Look at the triple black. That's not great. But maybe if they like play a Belcher off of double Dark Red or something. Happy they don't know about it. Not completely useless. Pedal. Storm 2. Acid Racier. You got it. Alright, we got force checked. You should stick around, but it's a league. Wow, and top of our deck was just packed. You should just forage here. Alright, we got a couple draws here to hit Necro, or mana plus Beseech. Sure. That's not the one. Necro. So Borne can't draw into anything. Guess we still pass. Monkey? No. Because then we don't have a draw that does anything. No point in chumping. Get trapped. I guess we go to 3. Dead either way. Kind of curious what the next one is. Not a good one. Alright. Now we're on the play, we just want to kill them. Think. The heck, man. Program. To max out on efficiency. Play Pact and Chancellor. No. Pact. Stop potential Force of Vigor. I don't think they're playing Force of Vigor though. They're just playing a bunch of like juke creatures. They don't have the green card support for it. Does that mean I'd rather play like the Seiju Chancellor, or like just discard spells are better? They imprint black, and then if I have to mulligan down, it's better to have like at least discard plus lands. Sideboarding against Oops is always really difficult. You have to be in tune with like what they're doing specifically. And then there's always the chance they're just doing something else. Yeah, we don't keep these. Or these. We'll go to 4. And puts a Necro on the stack. Oh, Force of Vigor? Alright, this is like, it's a reasonably high fizzle rate. I will say we've only used 1 Spirit Guide. No Manamorphose. So like our deck is pretty good. But we have no cards in hand, no mana. Just the Necro. What else do you need, right? We have Spirit Guides, we have Morphos, we have Borne, we have Rituals. We have it, I believe. Yeah. And they had a turn 1. Too slow. Mull to 4 gets him. if you want to play this deck and you weren't immediately on board for mulling that 7, 6, and 5, then I don't know. You should probably play more of the deck. All right, so on to top 4. One more match going. All right, let's run the draw. This hand does not work. Multiple hands with a bunch of red cards. No, that was my daughter Winter. We actually haven't had a land Darkrit Necro Pact hand the whole event. We've had Protected Winds, but just it's kind of the classic one. Do we keep the Manamorphose or do we insulate against Thoughtseize? We'd force them to take Darkrit, but it's easier to come up with 3 black than it is specifically a Necro. Especially with a Morpho. Well, the Morphos would be gone. I don't know, it's close. It's close. Excuse me. You're not want to get Thoughtseize. Is this the Epic Storm? Interesting. This is a wild top 8. Oh, we're dead. Lost the die roll. It's not the Epic Storm. They're playing Wishclaw. This is either just my Black Saga Storm or some sort of hybrid, like stuff that Phil's doing. There's just so much like space in between all the Storm lists to do all sorts of different things. But it would surprise me if there weren't Sagas in this, so it's some sort of Saga Storm. Can't really be mad, right? On the play, we just want to kill them. There's not really relevant interaction that's going to be coming from them. Like, could a Surgical get us? It would be so hard to get got by Surgical with this deck. Like, I think this is one of the rare circumstances where you could just literally take out all pacts. Play your 4th Summoner's Pact. Play an extra land. And then you probably want black imprintables. Free bargain fodder. Which are probably better than Duress. It really does help with Beseech. I think that's how I board this on the play. This does put a Necro on the stack. It just uses so many Spirit Guides to do it. Or no, it doesn't. It's 1 mana shy. Which I'm kind of glad. You have to go get Wild Cantor to make black so that you can use Petal to bargain. And then that winds up only being 3 mana. Oh, man. This is a tough one. Like, there's so many hits to be able to put Necro on the stack, but then you're ripping through all your Manamorphose. Silver Mulligan to 5, 4, and 3. I think is better. No! If this Besager were a black imprintable. Not to say that it replaced a Pact of Negation, but we did decide to play a land as opposed to bring in, like, the other ley line. I mean, holding up Beseiju is not nothing. It's not much. Our Necro is going to get hit, though. Yeah, we got to go to 4. Immediately rewarded. All right, this is the game that I'm really worried about. Although, to be honest, I was definitely shaking on that one. We play these. We still don't need these. I'll consider this. Saga Storm. Pretty low odds they're on Veil, but they might be. Just because we saw Badlands not with a fetch, just straight up bad lands. It's higher chance they're not playing Veil, but again, there's so many lists that are between the Epic Storm and like Mono Black Saga Storm. You never quite know until you start seeing more stuff. I think I play this. I kind of want to play these. This card's a little bit suspect. They're mostly looking to turn one us, but they will keep discard hands. Oh, I don't need this Beseech you. Yeah, let's play these. Do some light trimming. Snapped up 7. I think I keep it. Obviously, it's not the best against just like land Thoughtseize pass. But it wouldn't take us too much to have a hard cast trap up. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they at least considered playing Valakut, but I don't think I'd very low chance I would want to do that. I'm gonna go black because if I hit Necro, I want to cast it. If I hit Beseech, I'm gonna be really sad. If I miss, I don't think I want to Valakut. I'll play out the pedal. Pretty unlikely that they kill us right now, but it is possible. Okay. Well, at least we have a trap up. A lot of those. More land, play out a Chromox. We have a So let's say they get Beseech here and they draw a blank. Likely playing at least one other Beseech, maybe two. They'll have access to, like, they can Beseech away a Vault, and if the card they draw is an imprintable, they could also Beseech away Chromox. They could have one, they'd use 4, and then have 1 to imprint is 3. Infernal Tutor getting LED would bring them to 4 mana. Be able to re-Beseech. We are at 20. I'm just trying to decide if I want to use the Summoner's Pact. Like, is this 100% my last turn? I don't know if that's enough Storm. So Storm would be Beseech, Beseech, Geiswell, Petal, Chromox, Infernal Tutor, LED, Beseech, Tendrils is 9. They could, they wind up being Threshold, their Beseech could get a Cabal Ritual, and then they'd be able to cast their other Beseech. It's the only way that that would work. So they have 4 cards. It would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Guys, well as 10. But they have to replay all the cards. They won't be able to do that. I think I'm not going to use the Summoner's Pact. I don't think I'm 100% dead here. Maybe even just grabbed Adnaz, hope to draw a land. Have to make at least 1 black. 2 black if I want to use less petals in the event that I draw it. But if I draw another Manamorphose, I'll be sad. I guess they'll go double black. Yes! Oh, wow. Well, it's a good thing we didn't use the Pact. We could pay for Pact, yeah. Oh my god. You gotta have some luck here and there if you want to win, right? Got a Borne. Borne to Necro, baby. I guess technically I'm supposed to get Metamorphose to make blue, so I have Trap up. Got him. It's for all you nervous Nellies that must have protection. Put up the defense. Wow. On to the finals. Even though we're not favored here, being on the draw. Damn. We need them to mulligan. Okay, they did mull once at least. We need them to get down to like 4 or 5. I don't think we can keep this. The problem is how effective Cabal Therapy is against us. And they kept on 6. 1, 2, 3. And Beseech. This is not that good. This is not that good. Especially when we get discarded. Nor is going to 4. But that's where I'm going. I want land, Darkrit, Necro, and I want them to have Thoughtseize. And then they have to take Darkrit, and then we draw Darkrit. Or land, whether I have 2 Darkrits or 2 Necros. Oh, if this were only a land, that's exactly what it would be. It's still, like, a very good 4, given what we're likely dealing with here. We could just be dead, obviously. But they discard us, they have to either take Darkrit, and then we can draw Darkrit, or they take Chromox, but then we can draw any black. It depends on the context of their hand, though. Because if they take Darkrit, we at least get a black source, and then, like, there's a Thoughtseize, not Cabal Therapy. So, step 1, don't get hymned after mulling to 4. Come on, Darkrit. Come on, Darkrit. You know it's Darkrit. At least now Cabal Rid is a draw. Question is, do we imprint? It's very likely we get hit again. It's anything but obvious. I don't think I'm supposed to imprint a Necro here. I was gonna say, good chance we're dead. Oh, yeah. I mean, they might not hit Unmask or Petal Thoughtseize, Cabal Therapy. They will. They will. All right. Close. All right, these come out. I want my 4th Pact, and I want free bargain fodder that imprints black. Full speed ahead. This does put a Necro on the stack, but it has a high fizzle rate. Well, it does have a Borne. That's definitely worth a lot. I do have to hit 2 Spirit Guides and Manamorphose. But there's still a lot of Spirit Guides in the deck. And we're taking out a Wild Cantor. If I didn't have this Borne, I would seriously consider mulliganing. Since it's a 7, yes, it puts Necro in play, but it would be kind of a weak one. But I think Borne has me keeping it. I mean, we fizzle. There's nothing we can do about that. Given that we're keeping. We got Morphoses, Spirit Guides. Yeah, we're good. Alright, the final game coming up. This part of the song killing me. Like the same situation as last time. Pretty severe disadvantage. We still have to play these. Maybe since they know we're moving into traps, I should just play discard. Like, the odds of them actually going all in know what I mean? Like, discard has the advantage of when they go to discard us, if we have discard in our hand, they know they're at least getting hit back. It kind of puts pressure on their discard spells, whereas trap, they can just ignore it most of the time. It also imprints better. Duress doesn't hit Witherbloom, does hit Chain of Smog. It's impossible to Witherbloom combo through a trap without, like, Spirit Guides, I guess. No, even then. Can't get black. Can't get double black. I think I stick to the traps. So it says everything except the Necro and or Beseech. It's really good against Cabal Therapy. Say that. And by really good, I mean we do still have to draw an 8 of. It's got to be probably on top like 3 cards at least to have a chance. Which is like it's in the like 25 to 30% range, which is pretty bad. Right? An 8 outer with 50 cards would be 16%, so a little less than that is like 15 if you're looking at 3 draws. Right, 2 draw steps and a Manamorphose. It's like 22, it's like a little over 25%. Not that there's no chance of winning after that, but it really drops off at that point. They did mulligan. I think I mulligan this. It has multiple ways to make triple black. But if they take Chromox, then Beseech isn't going to do much. I don't think it's a snap keep. I don't think there's a single hand that doesn't have either Beseech or Necro in it that is a snap keep. Like, it's pretty much full stop with the deck. You have to have a lot of compounding reasons to be keeping hands without it. They have also gone to 5. This is very similar to the first hand, except we don't have Leyline. You have more access to black mana. At least they're at 5. They're getting, like, I don't know. The lower hands might actually walk into trap. I still don't like the fact that we don't have Necro, though. I don't think I can keep this. The best hand we've had. This Necro's through a discard spell, right? Yeah. Sorry. They'll be forced to take a Dark Rit. Or if I keep Chromox instead of Spirit Guide. They made potentially have more access to black. They went to 4. This also, like, if their discard spell is Cabal Therapy, they're going to name Necro, and then we get to Beseech. I think we keep Spirit Guide. All right. Here they are on 4. I mean, they're stalling. It's got to be a Cabal Therapy, right? On himself. So they can't have... So they're passing. Yeah. A turn to Atraxa. Oh, man. It comes down to whether or not we fizzle. We do have a Spirit Guide. 2 cards in hand. We have Guides, we have Morphos, we have Borne. I think we got them. We have plenty of mana, we got a win con. Nice. Whew. That's the Borne. Yes! Oh my god. The perfect ending. GG's, Rodney. GG's, man. Feels good to win with this deck. After so much losing, too, dude. We've been on the coldest streak for like a month. It's been bad. You'd have kept 7 and lost?